Hello. I am tired. I'm slightly dragging myself along, but I am going to get this done. Whether I get it done with high energy or low energy, at least I'll have kind of made an effort. Won't let it slip by. And that is my goals for July. Doing a July goals video, which for some weeks, some days you don't want to do anything. But I also feel a lot better after I've actually gotten a couple of things done. So let's do my July goals. Some of this is kind of easy because I can just carry over goals that I did not do at all in June. So number one goal is one weekend is just cut down the smallest bamboo plant. That is goal number one. That should take me a couple of hours. That is one goal to do. Number two goal, and here, let me say, let's make it simple for myself and say July 11th, bamboo. At which point I'll probably find out that I've got a whole ton of things happening on July 11th Sunday, but here I put a actual identifiable place in the month to do it, not just an amorphous thing. July 11th, Sunday. Make those goals concrete, measurable, and actionable, or something bullshitty like that. Number two, swim once each weekend. Maybe after I've cut down all that bamboo, I'll probably want to have a good swim to start off with and go from there. But yeah, each weekend, have one swim. Number three is carrying over, but I'm actually doing quite well with it, is doing my osteo exercises daily, which I do. Except the weekends are a little bit tougher, but yes, get that done. Number four is phone care, which is put the phone in the office here at night, and after I've walked the dogs, put it back in here until it's time to do all this stuff. Yes. Number five, get to work on time, which is something I always struggle with. Just not leaving it to the last second, trying not to be 16-year-old self, but actually be an adult. So that's start getting ready at 2, which probably means put that alarm on for 1:45 to get the dogs out, do all the stuff with the dogs, and then at 2 o'clock get ready so that at 2:30 I am gliding off to get to work on time. Number 6 is publish 5 videos in July, which I published a couple of videos, I think, already in July. Maybe I have, and I want to at least maybe one. God, I should take a look. But I've filmed, like my last weekend, I filmed 3 or 4. One of those being an essay on my reviewing, which I may or may not release. I have to get into that fuck it mood before I'll publish that one. But at least I've got probably 3 book reviews to do. Number 7, train Theo and walk the dogs once a day, because we want Theo to be a well-trained little dog, and we want everybody to be happy exercise dogs, which I enjoy doing. That's the first thing in the morning. Get up, get the dogs for a walk. They're definitely into that routine, and I like that routine as well. Number 9 is something I was talking about last night with myself, which is doing a time tracker. Like, I'm kind of semi-frustrated that there's things on this list that I just don't seem to ever have the time to do. So I thought maybe it might be worth looking for a time tracking app that I could just sort of simply kind of record my activities in a day, just to see where the time is going, not to judge it, but just see where's the time going, and then making some decisions on, like, priority wise, is this what I want to get done, when I want to get it done, and all that stuff. And number 10 I've got down as writing, which that's one of the things that definitely slipped through in June. Whether that was really low energy or not enough time, a kind of combination of both, and just not the motivation, is to write fiction. Now, I do want to remind myself that I have been writing daily in my journal. At the end of the day, I've been doing entries, daily entry, just a one-page entry listing like my activities, and then just a little one-page kind of like the thing that bubbles up as a thing. So I have been doing, I did do writing all the way through June. It was journal writing, and I also do I've been doing my videos daily, which isn't writing, but is, I just wanted to kind of acknowledge that I'm doing it there. But yeah, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes of writing fiction each day would be something I'd like to do. So now, if I'd like to do it, do I actually want to do it? Yeah, yeah. And what form would that take? And would that be bullshit or not? I guess I have to decide whether, am I just bullshitting myself on that one? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. And number 11, last but not least, is making sure I do a kind of like a weekend activity with Jly, where we kind of go out and we do something. Maybe hopefully, like, I love going to the park, doing that with the dogs would be awesome. But we could also do other things that, Jly might actually enjoy too, where we get to do something together, because that's where I'm going to get a lot of my nourishment. That's where it's like, that's really the most important connection in my life. And yeah, I need to make sure that is on every list that I make. That should be at the top of the list, not at the very bottom where I put it here, because I guess there's a sort of certain egotism. But hey, think about yourself. Think about making sure you have those connections with people that you care about most in the world, and that would most definitely be Jly. So yeah, that is my Jly goals. I have actually done a little example of what I'm hoping to do for time tracking, which I'm just going to end off this video with. Is just like, okay, this is July 8th. What was my day like today? My day like today was somewhere around kind of 9ish. I got up. Jly got me up because it's like she's so wiped from yesterday that she couldn't face going down the stairs with the dogs. So I got up then. I walked the dogs. Good longish walk, sort of like to 9:40, 9:45. By the time we kind of get home, got everything settled, had a little chat with Jackie. Around 10 a.m. Having breakfast, getting breakfast, and reading on the couch for 45 minutes to an hour. Then feeling really tired. So I napped for 15 minutes, putting a timer on my watch so that I can do that. I'm finding my Samsung Galaxy Watch really handy that way. It's just something, if I put the phone away when I got home from the walk. So, but having the watch is good because I can still do a little timer thing. And then I folded all the clothes that had been just left out for a good while. Folded everything and put that away, which I guess could kind of go into my tidying thing. I washed dishes. There was just a whole bunch of dishes in the sink, so I just washed all that. And then sort of around noon, I finally got here into the office, where I read F. Scott Fitzgerald's Ice Palace out loud, just doing a section at a time. And it's nice to read something. It's funny. It's nice to read something that reads smoothly, that reads modern, but also then talking about the Ice Palace and talking about all the cram-packed full of racism that there is in F. Scott Fitzgerald's works so far in Flappers and Philosophers, this work from 1920. It's just, yeah. And then around 12:40, I wrote out this list here. I worked on my Jly goals, and then I guess I've made my Jly goals video, which is right now, which is got stuff stuck to me. It is 12:52, and that is my day so far. So yeah, I doubt if I'm going to. I think it might be useful for me to find an app to kind of put those things in and just sort of track my day. And a part of this is going to be hopefully giving myself credit for what I've done during the day. Is also going to be like hopefully a reality check of like, look, you got this amount of time. I've said, basically 1:45, I need to stop what I'm doing and take the guppies out, make sure that they're all watered and ready to get into their beds. And then at 2 o'clock, I need to get ready to go to work at leaving here at 2:30, and then I am at work. That's the big block of the day, I guess. I'm at work from 3 until 11, and sometimes I get home at, like, 11:30, 11:40, and there's not much. I'm gonna write my journal after I get home, but that's probably about the main activity. That, and I'm gonna read a bit more. I'm gonna read a bit in bed, and then it's off to sleep, and that's my day. So, just trying to be realistic. If you're going to make goals, is to be aware of your time and to try and use your time wisely and figure out what things are good. I mean, I could definitely count, the whole having washed dishes and putting away clothes as part of tidying. I think a part of, I feel like, oh, I don't do any tidying around the house, but actually no, I do. There's constant little jobs that I'm doing during the day, which definitely take up time. So am I adding another 15 minutes? Probably adding another 15 minutes on there to do some conscious tidying of the house, because the house just gets messier and messier for things outside of making sure the kitchen doesn't take over, or making sure I get the laundry away, which I should have done days ago, but I got it done. All right. So yes, this is my July's goals with a little bit of time management ideas in there. And I'm not thinking I'm going to be keeping track of my things of my day all the time, but I just figure, okay, maybe for a week or so I could do that and just try and see, are there some themes? Are there some things in here that, like, hey, if I change just that a little bit, could I shake loose some time? And also kind of keeping in mind the idea of sleep. I do have my Samsung Galaxy Watch, so I can track my sleep. I definitely get tired. At the moment, I'm having more tired periods, and it's like, am I not getting enough sleep? Should probably try and get to sleep earlier. Maybe that reading at night, it's like trying to get right into bed and get off to sleep, is also something to think about. Yeah, because if I'm well rested, I'll get a lot more done, and I'll be a lot happier. All right, I will leave it there. More videos later.